Hello and welcome back to Totally Music. Today I'm back with another review and this song is by Cian Ducrot. Cian Ducrot is an Irish pop singer-songwriter. He started his musical career in 2021 and his single All For You gained popularity on TikTok in 2022, and since then his music's just completely blown up. So the song I'm going to review of his today is called Can't Even Hate You and it was released on the 30th of August 2024. Now, Cian's music I've followed for quite a while. I've seen him perform live and I absolutely loved his album. He put so much raw emotion into his songs that I knew this one was going to be good, but I just didn't realise how good this song was going to be. This is a really touching song and I know Cian put a post up over on his Instagram explaining what the song was about, and it is very personal, so I kind of don't want to go into my sort of personal feelings on the song or explain what the song is about, because I feel like what Cian said about the song, it doesn't feel right to go into that because it is very, very personal towards him. If you do want to know what the song is about, then head on over to his Instagram to check out that video, but just a warning, it is quite tough to listen to what he has to say. Cian is such a talented singer-songwriter. I absolutely love his voice, and I feel like this song, with it being such a slower song, you can really hear his voice in it so strong and so clearly, and it just shows how talented he really is. It really draws on the emotion from the song, and I feel like this song, as it's got a bit more kind of a slower nature behind it, it really does allow his voice to stand out and take kind of center of the song, because as I say, the background of the song is really quiet. You can really feel that emotion coming through in his voice, and it gave me goosebumps when I listened to it, especially knowing kind of his backstory behind the lyrics. And yeah, so well put together, and he's so talented. When I actually finished listening to this song, I had to give myself kind of a few minutes to just kind of process what I'd just heard, because the emotion behind it just kind of really does strike you, and it is so strong. So as I've just mentioned, this song is very emotional and very raw, and there is a lot of expressive lyrics in the song, and you can tell that Cian's feelings are really coming out in the song. So I do have my favourite set of lyrics written down in front of me. One of them is just a line from the song, and then the other is the chorus. I've written them down because I don't want to mess them up, but I just feel like they capture that emotion of the song very well, and they're cleverly put together, and I just wanted to kind of read them out to you. And the first line is, "'Cause hating only hurts those who feel it," and that line itself is just the emotion behind it and the power behind it just stuck out to me straight away. And then you have the chorus, which I'm going to have to read out because it is quite a long one. But it's, "You know how I know that I loved you too hard, 'cause I can't even hate you for breaking my heart. You know how I know that I loved you too much, 'cause I can't even hate you for tearing us up. You know how I know that I give you my all, 'cause when you walked out the door I had nothing at all. And you know how I know that I loved you too deep, 'cause I can't even hate you for breaking me." And that just gave me the chills when I heard that. And as I said, so much emotion in this song. I know I've said this a few times now, but that chorus, just wow. It's really descriptive and really well put together, and it does just make you think. So I just had to point that out from the song because that really captured me. So moving on to the artwork of the song, and I'll put a picture of it on the screen for you now. But it is an image of Cian stood on top of some mountains with a cloudy background. It's almost like white, pure white cloud, which has kind of been done in sort of a misty vibe. And I just think, even though it's so simple, it's really effective for this particular song. It's a really simple design, but to me it gives me the image of the mistiness being all the hurt and the feeling he's had in the past. The image of him stood on top of the mountain is a lot clearer than the background, and I just feel that shows how much he's achieved, since the things that have gone on in his past. And as I say, it's really well put together, and it just shows what he's been through with the journey with the song and how he's come out on top, and he's fighting, and he's just achieved so much. And it also shows that he's risen above the times that were extremely hard for him. And it also ties in well with his album of Victory, which is again a very similar design of him being stood on top of something. The album cover is slightly brighter in colour and doesn't have like the mistiness and stuff behind it, but it ties in really well with that album just to show that journey that he's been on. So my overall thoughts on this song is that it is an extremely powerful song. It's very emotional and it's very raw. It shows off Cian's voice incredibly well. He's been incredibly brave telling the story behind this song, and I've got such a huge respect for that. He's been really open and vulnerable in this song, and it's almost like he's removed a mask to be seen and heard, and I really hope this song helps other people to speak up and be heard. If you've listened to this song, please let me know in the comments below what you think of it. And if you'd like to discover some incredible artists, then please head on over to my website to go and check them out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.